Okay, Brother Doe, I'm coming to you through this cassette recording to be able to talk to you because of the things that have been going on in my life, and I just want to let you know what's been happening with me. Last couple of months, I've had it on my heart from the Lord that I needed to do this and to talk to you, and I want you to know that I'm not doing this out of anything of judgment or anything like that on your lifestyle or my lifestyle or anybody's lifestyle, bro. It's just that the love that I have for you and my sister, that God is touching my heart to let you guys know that I need to speak to you and just kind of give you a little idea of what's going on in my life and what's going on in your life and then what's happening in the world. And I'd like to just say that, let me tell you basically how I've come about doing this thing, man. And like I said, the Lord's been putting on my heart for probably the last 2 months to talk to you. And I first started off wrestling with him, saying, Lord, Mark knows the word, Lord. He knows what he needs to do. He knows the way to get to heaven and what needs to be done. And I know you know that, bro. And I just, one of the things that the Lord's been touching me about is I need to start witnessing to my relatives and to my friends that, we can get them to come to know the truth and the life. And by doing that, you witness to them. And I need to get out there and start witnessing to my family. I've been able to now bring my children to the Lord, Bob, Stan, and Elizabeth, and now I need to start working on my sisters and my mom and my grandmother and my uncles and my outside friends outside of that. And to do that, I'm going to need some help. And one of the people that I need to have help from is not only from Jesus, but I need it from you too, bro, because you are one of the brothers that are going to walk in the light, and people are going to see you and they're going to see how you act and what you do and consider that as your witness of Christ. And one of the things that I'm troubled with is, you need fellowship, my man. You need to get with other brothers and sisters that can encourage you and that can build your faith. And by going to study and by going to church and by fellowshipping with other brothers and sisters, this is where you get this. It's something you can't do on your own. You can't honestly say that by not fellowshipping that you're growing in knowledge of the Word. And I didn't realize that until I started going to church. And it's amazing from when I accepted Christ back in '75, and thought I knew God, was reading the Bible and thought I understood some of it and everything. But until I really turned my life over to God, that was, before the operation had happened, and when I was falling so deeply into all of that trouble that I was in, that I realized that I didn't know anything. And finding out and relying on God and asking Him to lead me and to strive to do His will, man, I can't tell you how much He has opened my eyes and just dropped those scales from them so I can see and I can understand. And now that I have seen a whole different aspect of learning and being taught and reading and understanding, it's just, I want to give this to you too now, Doe, and I want you to be able to start walking closely in a relationship, a personal relationship with Jesus, that you can be a witness to my sister, because I want to start witnessing to her and to be able to give her some of the truth, and by you walking and letting her see your light and see what God can do in your life, that's going to be such a great help. And then on down the line, dude, we get everybody else. We get my side of the family, we get your side of the family, we Because I'm telling you, man, time is close. Time is near. Time is now. And we need to be getting active. We need to get together and start doing this thing because we haven't got much more time. I'm telling you. It's just, we need to do this now. And I'm telling you, bro, let me tell you some of the things that have brought me to this point.